You're come on, baby.
There it is.
Here it is. Good morning, everybody. That brings me back 4 years ago. Are we live yet? Did we get live yet?
Yeah. All now right. They got this thing that says you are live.
Yeah. Well, back then did too, but everyone's like, I can't tell. Were we live?
Yeah.
We got to get you on the actual new StreamYard. There's a way to make your face look better.
Oh,
I'm not saying your face looks bad, just the color, gets your skin color.
Yeah.
I haven't clicked on it, but I have no idea if my camera's going to last today, but we'll just get moving.
It'll do it. And really this dark spot right there.
Yeah.
It's the last dark spot of my mustache.
Is it the cancer?
It's not a booger or anything. It's not cancerous either.
All right, let's get going. All right. So right now the Dow is down about 72 basis points.
Oh, I didn't even look at 70
points. The rates are a little worse than 6 basis points. I locked a guy yesterday. Happy I did that. The 10-year sitting at 4.33, which is 5 basis points worth. So basically what's going on, nobody knows. It's all over the place.
Nobody effing knows.
Well, they don't, because they say, well, it's because this. I listen to all. My wife's like yelling at me because first thing I looked at this morning was a Cracker Barrel thing, right? Yeah. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Why are they taking? I mean, it's new Coke versus old Coke, right? Don't change it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. And she's like, you need to stop listening to this stuff. You listen to it all day long. I walk in your office and it's on. I'm like,
this is what we do.
I need to know certain things. Just because I knew about this from Facebook, not from the TV. I just made a statement. If you don't want to hear it, then don't listen to me.
You know what? I am so tired about it, Facebook, and I know we're going off on a tangent a little bit, but I'll do it quickly. I'll do it very, very fast. I swear I'll do it as fast as I can.
Get it done then. You're like the people who stand at Rotary. I'm going to be real quick.
Oh, gosh.
20 minutes later.
Ron this morning on the baseball. I'm like, oh, my God, don't go item for item. When they say, so-and-so is being arrested, and then you click on the story, and it's like, no, they're not. They just have.
That's called clickbait.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, I want them to be arrested.
Oh, well, maybe.
I want to click on that thing and see pictures of them in handcuffs.
That's going to be down the road. It's going to take a while.
It needs to happen now. I'm just so dissatisfied.
I know. Well, let's move on.
Okay.
All right. So initial jobless claims came out today.
Okay.
They came out at 235,000 of new jobless claims for last week. That's up 11,000 from the previous week.
Wow.
And it was above the expectations of 225,000. So that's about 10,000 more than expected.
That's what my
continuing claims rose 1.92 million, up from 1.94 million. So that's like 30,000 stayed on.
So you get on, you don't get off until you have to.
You don't get off until they kick you off.
Right.
This increases continuing claim signal. More people are staying on unemployment longer. I'll check to see how long they can stay on for the next week. A sign that they may be taking longer for finding new work. No, we know this is happening.
Yeah.
Then the other thing that came out today was existing home sales. That's the home sales that are like the normal
not
house.
Brand new.
Yeah, exactly. They're not new home sales. Rose 2% in July. That actually threw everybody off a little bit.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, because everybody thought it was going to go down. Well, I think August, we saw a slow, but you got to remember, and what happens in July closes in August.
Right.
And let's see what August brings next month.
I have a feeling it'll be higher than July.
Well, July was a 4.01 million unit annualized pace. This is slightly below the estimate of 4.1 million. On the supply side, listings are up 15.7% year over year. We're seeing a lot of listings just sit there. We're not seeing like they're going through the roof on our side. Yeah. The median existing home price was 422,400. Remember, we saw that article yesterday that said only 15% of the people can buy a median price home in California.
Yeah.
Well, if we're
and 40 as opposed to 44% of the nation.
Right. Well, actually, I think California, the average median is 800, but that's because you got all those places by the coast and everywhere else. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of places in the Central Valley and all over that
if you looked at just those numbers, the percentage would be a lot higher, huh?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Wait, the statistics.
Lies, and then statistics.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Mark Twain.
He's good, dude. He's dead, though. He had great sayings.
He's not doing anything. He's not saying anything else.
The coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
And that's pretty much all it is today. That's all the news for. But I did see. We talked. Let's see. What did I see? Yeah, we already talked about that. All right. That's it. Bye.
Well, I think things are looking rosy because there seems to be a lot of activity going on in my office the last few days. Maybe it's because I'm feeling a little bit better and I'm in the office and and I see people running around doing things. So it's a good thing to see.
Yeah. So the Lisa Cook, the Fed chair.
Oh, the Fed chair. They got
that. They told her, Fed Trump's like, you need to resign. I'm not resigning. Oh my God. Now it's like
she's going to be indignant.
Well, she's going to be on to like 2036 or something like. I don't have it right here.
She's not going to be on that long.
Well, that's what their terms are. She was put on by Biden, which I don't care. I don't care who puts you on.
Yeah.
But if I'm being investigated and I have two primary residents at the same time, and one of them I did a loan as a primary residence, but I had a rental agreement on it.
And you bought them a month apart or so?
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, they didn't. I don't know if they bought a month apart or if they just refinanced a month apart.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I heard was the deals were a month apart.
Yeah, they were a month apart, but I don't think they were.
So it's hard to say your primary residence and now I got to move over to this other primary residence.
There could be something that happened like that. Like all of a sudden you got a new job and you move somewhere else. Let's see here. Less than 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks later. So the first one was June 18. 2021, she got a $203,000 15-year loan from University of Michigan Credit Union.
In what city?
For the property in Arbor. And then 2 weeks later, on July 2nd, 2021, she closed a $540,000 30-year mortgage in Georgia, which carried a similar 1-year primary residence clause. The question is, where does she live?
Yeah.
Because you can only have one primary residence. I had a client call me. I got two primary resident loans. I go, okay, but you didn't do them at the same time.
Right.
They were far apart. You had the house before, we refinanced it, and then you decided through a trust thing, then we took care of that. That's not the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. This is saying that you had two primary residents at the same time. Because if it closed 2 weeks later, she had that loan going at the same time as the other one. The question is, who did that second loan? And a lot of people on Facebook, anybody going to state who did it? You don't have to state who did it. Just look at the deed of trust down at the bottom. It has a loan officer's name on it.
Exactly.
Or the note.
At least the note.
Yeah. It's that name of the loan officer is attached to those documents forever. That's how they know.
What if you had one of those eraser things?
What eraser things?
Those redaction things that you can, when the computers have, you can turn it back to white paper.
Yeah, we can't touch it. Can't mess with it. So they'll find out who did it. They'll investigate the two loan officers, or one's a credit union, one's somebody else. They didn't say who the other person was, but it's easy to find out. It's all recorded.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do mortgage fraud today and get away with it.
And here we're looking at 3 cases of mortgage fraud with Schiff, Letitia, and Cook.
Yeah, right? But I'm sure there's more out there.
Oh,
those are just the ones that they're talking about. And when they say mortgage fraud is up, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about that you didn't be truthful to the person you're doing this stuff. I catch everything, and then we have to do letters for it and explain. Like I have one right now that he has an address on one of his documents somewhere else. Well, it's his parents' property. So you just write a letter saying it's my parents' property. I don't own it. And I have my mail still going there because I've been moving around.
Yeah.
It's a
stable address.
Exactly.
Yeah. I bet a lot of mortgage fraud happened.
Hello, everybody on the Instagram. I'm sorry I ignored you.
What'd you do?
Instagram's people are like, hello.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
I don't got no Instagram.
I want to speak in English. How can I give you some confidence? I don't need any.
What are they selling?
I don't need any confidence.
Make you larger pills. I lost my train of thought. But the old stated income back in the day when the McDonald's shift manager could afford a $600,000 house.
Well, they went after a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Like they went after a guy who was a
affluent mortgage. They went after.
Well, no, I'm talking about individual people.
People's.
This was a guy who was doing not triathlons, but something like that. He was like out in the there, and they were like, some guy was like, I don't like him, and worked for the IRS. He went back through and found out he did a stated income loan, and he didn't make the money that he stated. And the problem was people thought stated means you just put whatever on there. No, it means that you can't fully prove and have documentation for but you actually brought that money in.
Right.
But everybody was like, okay, it's a liar loan. Why are we even putting that information on there? So now you can do that with You can never do it on a primary residence, but you can do it on a rental and other stuff. There's still stated loans out there. There's DSCR loans, which has to do with just the rents. They look at just the rents. You have bank statement loans that look at your deposits, and a portion of the deposits is what you can use for your income for your company.
DSCR loan seems really cool.
It is. It's good. And I mean, what I think a lot of brokers don't know, and people, that you can do those in 33 states without a license.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. Go buy a bunch of rentals and
no, I'm just saying, because you don't have to be licensed. Well, Tennessee was one of them. You didn't have to be licensed in.
Okay.
Now, and I was like, wow, because I don't want to be licensed in all the states that I don't do business on a regular basis, but I do those in. That would be good.
Yeah, so it means you can do it without having any cash down. Your cash down to buy that license.
What do you mean?
I mean, you get a license fee. Right.
Well, you have a lot of things. You gotta go through the whole approval process and everything else. And some people do, I used to be in 47 different states, but then it got to a point where I only didn't, if you're, the only way that worked is if you're constantly closing stuff in those states. It makes sense. But
did you ever wake up one morning and go, where the hell am I?
No, because I was always in California.
I knew the answer. I just being a dork.
We're still waiting for, Jerome Powell to talk tomorrow and make the statement and see where we are. I've been hearing things that there could not even be a cut.
Period. In a conversation this year.
Yeah, at all.
Oh, then he'll be replaced.
No, it's not him. That was the other Fed people talking.
Really?
Yeah, because just the stuff they're seeing, and I see it too. The economy's doing amazing.
Yeah,
we really are. I mean, it's the housing sector is doing bad.
Right.
That's, compared to where we
still adjusting to the 6%.
We were so crazy in 2020, 21, and half of 22 into October that trillions and trillions of dollars were done in mortgages, and people who didn't save their money, sorry.
Yeah.
And then you come into these times, and a lot of people go, you know what? I'm going to go do something else because why kill myself for the next 2 to 3 years? And then idiots like us stay in it.
I wanted to go back up there, Gilbert.
Yeah. Well, I like hard times.
I do. It makes me thrive.
Well, I'm doing, I went through everything, redid everything. I have webinars for reverse mortgages, webinars for VA loans. I have all that stuff on a monthly basis that I didn't do before.
Yeah.
And I have, a bunch of stuff. So,
I wish I was a
go-getter.
No, I don't want to do that. That's so boring. I wish I lost weight when I was in a stressful mood, but instead I just hold on to my weight.
No, you eat it. You drink it.
I drink it. Eat it, drink it.
I
become one with it. One of these days.
It's so much easier. It's so much more fun to gain the weight than it is to lose the weight.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll stop talking.
We'll be here tomorrow. And
yes, we will.
It'll be before Powell speaks, but we'll have some guesses.
No, well, I'm sure we'll say 11. I think he's talking at what? I said it before.
You said 11.
Yeah,
you said
11 is.
You said 2 o'clock.
Okay, so yeah, we'll already do
East side.
And if it's any major news, we'll talk to you on Monday.
Yes, we will. Well, you will.
Yeah, I will.
I'll be at a golf tournament for Love Our City.
Just the facts, Jack.
Just the facts. All right, kids.
All right, make it a great day. Thank you.
Make it a wonderful Thursday. It is Thursday.
It is Thursday. This whole week, I didn't know what day it was because I've been. Yeah. All right, make it a great day.
Bye.